What's poppin'? What's poppin'? You see, you never want to give up on life. It's gonna be a lot of things in your life that makes you want to give up. Like you gonna have setbacks. People gonna die in your family. Your girl gonna break up with you. Your mom gonna put you out. Your dad gonna put you out. People gonna put you down. But I'm telling you, man, you gotta keep going. You gotta look at yourself like as a real warrior. Like when shit gets hard, you gotta get harder. That's it. When life gets hard, you have to get hard. That's the only way. Like shout out to Robert Greene. He said, you can't wish things were easier in life. You have to wish that you were better. That's it. When things get hard, you just get harder, you know? Because life will always throw stones into your into your plans. All the plans you have, life is gonna throw stones in them. You're gonna have a plan to get here. Oh, you have to have an obstacle. That's why I like the show Queen of the South, because every episode it was like she had to get over something. She had to get over a hurdle, and that's how life works. Man, look, I moved to this penthouse. It was a hurdle I had to get over. Like you're never gonna just have a smooth sailing. You're never just gonna have a smooth ride. Life don't work that way. Nothing works that way. You get better when you make mistakes. You get better when things are thrown at you, and you just gotta advance. Like you have to get better at every stage of your life. That's just how it works. Once you complete one mission, you gotta go to the next mission. That's really how life works, you know. But people want to make it seem like life is going to be smooth, man. It's not going to be smooth, and you have to prepare your mind for that shit. Because in the real world, nobody's helping you. Your parents not helping you. Church won't help you. You know, yeah, you can go and get some motivation and shit, but in the real world, that motivation dies. You have to learn how to motivate yourself. You know, you have to be out here motivating yourself because nobody out here has your back, you know. You might have some friends that have your back in some ways, but I'm being real. In the real world, you have to turn to a warrior, man. And that's why I say it's best to be an introvert, because when you're an introvert, you lessen a lot of things. You know, when you have a lot of friends, you have to deal with dramas. When you're going out to a club, you have to deal with, look, you go to a club, anything can happen. A fight can break out, you punch somebody and kill them. Now you're going to jail forever. You know, shit gets real out here, man. You know, so it's going to be a lot of things, especially these days, man. Social media, the news, all that shit. It's going to be a lot of things that makes you want to give up on life or makes you want to stay in the same spot so you can feel safe. Look, let me be real with you. You are never safe. You may feel safe because you got your job, you got your career. You are never safe. Because check this out. While you think you're safe at that job, I'm telling you, it's some young guy, some young girl, whatever, that's coming up and they coming to take your spot. And they more hungry than you because you got comfortable. You have to always stay hungry. You have to always want better for yourself. And I don't mean by better, more money, more luxury shit. Man, fuck all that shit. I mean better as in being able to look yourself in the mirror, having morals. I'm telling you, my 20s, I didn't have no morals. I was lying to bitches left and right. Lying, cheating. Man, I cheated so much. Like, I'm telling you, I made that shit feel right. You know, you don't want to be that dude. You don't want to be always out here lying to chicks. And mostly, you don't want to be out here lying to yourself, man. If your life fucked up right now, tell yourself, okay, my life fucked up. Let me look in the mirror. Let me get this shit right. You know, fuck. I'm done wearing shades because like now, like this shit getting real, man, because I'm seeing a lot of dudes saying, oh man, my girl broke up with me. I don't know what to do. I'm like, bro, go through that shit, go through that hurt, and let that shit make you better. You always become better. That's how you get over it. And I'm gonna be real, some girls you never get over because you messed it up. And that's just a part of life, that's a part of learning. But you can always get better. Yeah, some people, they gonna look at you like you was in the past. They gonna always look at you like that, but that's not up to you. And you're gonna have some people where you at right now, they gonna tell you, okay, this way you at, and this way you probably gonna stay. No, you don't fall for that shit. You have to look at your life, like I always say, as a house, as a statue. You have to build it brick by brick, statue, marble by marble. from the ground up, and you have to be in control of that shit. And when the obstacle coming your way, you have to say, okay, you have to sit back. I don't care what you do. If you smoke, sit back and say, okay, how can I fix this? What I gotta do? That's what you got to do in life. You always have to step back and just view the problem and find out how you can solve it. That's it. That's how simple it is. And sometimes by solving a problem, you have to do more. Sometimes you might have to get another job. Sometimes you might have to leave that girl. Sometimes you might have to move to a different city. Sometimes you might have to go harder. Sometimes you might have to sleep less. Like, sometimes you just have to go hard, bro. That's it. It's no other way. It's no shortcuts to this shit. You know, they're gonna make you feel like, oh, you can watch a YouTube video and you can do this and how to text a woman. Man, look, in 2022, if you still texting chicks like daily and they not really into you, you wasting your time, man. Cause let me tell you, I always say this: when a chick is into you, you don't have to do nothing, bro. You don't have to send. You don't have to play games in your text messages. You don't have to use strategy to get chicks. Man, you don't have to do that shit. It's nature. She will come to you if she's into you. If she's not into you, cool. You let that go. But you never want to be out here strategizing to get women, bro. Trust me, I did that shit. It's not worth it. Because the games you play, it's gonna come back on you one day. The games you play, it's gonna come back on you one day, for real, you know. So, hey man, in this life, like social media, I promise you, it's gonna make you feel like you want to commit suicide. Suicide would be easier to avoid your problems or just run away from everything. No, man, look, you have to face your problems. I'm 32. I'm telling you this for a reason. You know, I'm not old yet, but I've been through a lot of shit, and I'm telling you, I've been through some obstacles, and I had to maneuver my way. I had to step back and say, okay, I should go this way. And never ponder on a decision too long. If you made your mind up about something, do it. If it's the wrong choice, cool, you learn from it, and you can come back again. That's how life works. Never ponder, oh, should I move? Should I do this? Look, and when it comes to asking people, don't ask people, what should you do? You know, don't ask people, oh, should I move here? Should I do this? Should I start this job? No, man. Always follow your right mind. You know, because it's going to tell you what to do. And if you make the wrong choice or you mess up, cool. You reevaluate and you come back and you do the other thing. That's it. That's how life works. The longer you sit, the longer time goes. You know. So, cause giving up in this time, man, giving up on life is so easy to do. You know, it's so easy, and you can go from being young, healthy, on the right path, and just doing things, and then you can go to homeless, pushing a cart in the park, sleeping in a tent. I'm telling you, this shit real. I'm in Arizona, man. Dog, I'd have been everywhere in this country, and I saw homeless people. I moved to Arizona, bro, and this like movies. It's like the movies, bro. Like, it's crazy. And I always imagine, like, damn, that person probably was living a good life until, you know, they probably gave up on life, or they probably had some mental issues, or they probably had family issues, you know. You never know, so you can never judge them. But that could easily be anybody. It's a thin line between living in luxury and being homeless. It's a thin line. You know, people want to act like, oh, they so far away from it. No, all it takes is for your mother to die, for your dad to die, for your sibling to die, for your child to die, for you to lose your good job that you got comfortable with. It takes nothing. Like, shit gets real, you know? Like, I'm telling you, bro, shit gets real in this world. So you have to be mentally prepared. Like, you have to become a warrior in this shit, bro. Because if you give up, I'm telling you, it's nothing to give up and you be in the park pushing the cart, man. I'm telling you. And that shit crazy, bro. Like, when I see it, I'm like, damn. Because I be envisioning people when they was younger or their teenage, early 20 years, and you just never know who they was. And the mental shit so crazy. One breakdown can send somebody. That's why you have to be prepared. You have to mentally sharpen your mind. You have to always be alert in this world, because it's going to be things that make you want to give up.